Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's Super Prime Time Max and you're on the debate with Arnab, on which it is time now for the nation's sharpest opinion. Tonight, I want to talk to you about one of the worst tendencies of politicians in India. That is to play with and prey on students to fulfill their political ambition. Just when Delhi University was opening to a new batch of students in the late summer of 1990, the then Prime Minister of India, VP Singh, picked up a dusty Mandal Commission report submitted 10 years earlier to deliberately create chaos among students in India because he felt politically threatened, he was politically insecure. As a result, students immolated themselves. Students faced the worst of hardships, and students began to look at each other in terms of their caste. How unfortunate. And what VP Singh did was that he used the promise of preferential treatment for some students to create a permanent and unfortunate divide in Indian society. Now, Rahul Gandhi tried to do the same thing, using Rohit Vemula. He used the suicide of a 26-year-old PhD scholar to claim caste discrimination falsely and engineer another second round of caste divide, social mistrust, and Rahul Gandhi attempted to instigate a street protest across the country. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe in student politics, and while I haven't been one, I admire student politicians. My own college, the Hindu College in Delhi University, like many colleges across the country, has been at the center of ideologically driven, idealistic politics, which sometimes through its sheer naivete becomes a nursery for future leadership. But what Rahul Gandhi is doing is dangerous. And that's where I want to talk to students. What Priyanka Vadra and Rahul Gandhi, Robert Vadra, are trying to do is to use the immediate frustration, anger and agony of NEET candidates into a dirty political campaign. And I'm saying to students tonight, students, hear me, keep it pure. Students, your intentions are pure. Students, your battle is pure. Students, your heart is pure. Your effort is pure, and students, your achievements are pure. Don't let Rahul Gandhi, Robert and Priyanka Vadra use you. You are strong enough to fight and win your battles on your own. We are with you. Republic is with you. Politicians, they will complicate it for you. They have no solution in mind. They will use you and thrown you like they have done with generations of students in the past. And I know that some students, especially those who are NEET aspirants, are getting calls from political parties. Exciting offers are being given to lure students politically. And to these students and to students across India, I'm saying to you tonight, trust me. Trust me. I have seen the Mandal Commission. I have seen at that time a student called Arnab Goswami immolate himself. And I can assure you, students, no Indian politician is on your side. And so no politician should try and ride on the anger of the youth. The youth of this country must lead themselves. The youth of this country do not need a 54-year-old politician with a grudge to be their messiah. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to go straight to the news report on this, and then we debate.
In just 3 days, the first session of the 18th Lok Sabha is set to commence. And even as all eyes are on it, there is an attempt to politically mobilize the students. The student kingpin Mantri link exposes the political connection to NEET scam.
मामला है, इस चीज़ को आज नहीं कल तो सब पता चल ही जाना है। जो लोग मेरा नाम घसीटना चाहते हैं, मेरे पीए का घसीटना चाहते हैं, इससे कोई फ़ायदा होने वाला नहीं है। जिस इंजीनियर की बात कर रहे हैं वो बेनिफिशियरी हो सकता है, बेनिफिशियरी हो सकता है, लेकिन पेपर लीक का मास्टरमाइंड तो अमित आनंद है, नीतीश कुमार है। हाँ, उसमें कार्रवाई करनी चाहिए।
While the opposition is attempting to create a street stir,
शिक्षा मंत्री को इस्तीफा दे देना चाहिए नैतिकता के आधार पर, या तो मोदी सरकार को शिक्षा मंत्री से रिजाइन कर दें।
भाजपा सरकार लीकेज सरकार है। छात्रों के भविष्य के साथ, नौजवानों के भविष्य के साथ खिलवाड़ हो रहा है।
Congress calls NEET scam expansion of the Vyapam scam of Madhya Pradesh.
जो हिंदुस्तान में पेपर लीक हो रहे हैं उसको नरेंद्र मोदी रोक नहीं पा रहे हैं या रोकना नहीं चाहते हैं। मैं जानता हूं कि आप इन एग्जाम्स के लिए महीनों सालों काम करते हो। ये आपका फ्यूचर है और आपके फ्यूचर से खिलवाड़ किया जा रहा है। मध्य प्रदेश में व्यापम हुआ और अब उस व्यापम को नरेंद्र मोदी जी और उनकी सरकार पूरे देश में फैलाने का काम कर रही है।
However, India is conveniently trying to distance itself from evidence that directly links them to the NEET paper leak.
नीट में जो बड़े बड़े लोग हैं, किंगपिन हैं, एक जिले के लोग हैं, पूरे देश में वो नेटवर्क है और उस नेटवर्क को बचाने के लिए आप झूठी कहानियां कर रहे हो। अगर इतना बड़ा घपला हुआ जो विजय सिन्हा जी कह रहे हैं तो धर्मेंद्र प्रधान को इस्तीफा दे देना चाहिए।
This is not the first time students are being misused for political agendas. Remember the Rohit Vemula case and how it was used politically. Or how the students were used as a front for CAA protests across India. Or even in the 1990s when students were used for political gains during the stir against the Mandal Commission. With political link emerging in the multi-city NEET scam, the attempt to politicize the entire issue is evident. The question is, are students being set up for the first day of the parliament session?
And viewers, on the debate tonight, the specific issue that we are looking at is whether certain political parties, and I'm openly saying specifically the Congress, are trying to instigate students in a typical VP Singh fashion, use and throw them, create mass unrest, create street protest, and basically create a chaos, because they feel there's a great opportunity here. But interestingly, now we have the media, we have various people, you know, who tell the students not to get used. On the debate, I have with me on my right Professor Kapil Kumar, academician and historian. I have very senior journalist R. Rajagopalan. I have Professor Dinesh Varshni, he's a historian and academic, and I have Amisha Thakur, who's National Secretary of the NSUI. Okay, now, Amisha, I want to start with you since you're with the NSUI. NSUI has been told to mobilize students all over to carry out street protests, etc. Now, these NEET aspirants, they are not here to take part in your political protest, you see. And also, how does, you know, what solution do you have in mind? Instigation is not going to help. It might be what the Congress leadership wants you to do, but instigation is not a solution, is it?
I would like to start with that, you know, students are under a lot of pressure and anxiety while they're preparing for the exams, and this is what the paper leak mafia has tried to take advantage of. And here comes the roles of the government, the Ministry of Education and the NTA itself, which is the agency responsible for the examinations in higher education. So the notion which is being set by your program today that students are being set up as prey while, you know, asserting the right to protest if there's a paper leak is totally a very misleading propaganda. And students' mobilization in response to a paper leak is based on legitimate concerns, and it's a very rational reaction to a very serious problem.
So you are saying that,
So-
Amisha, you are saying that the Congress is not doing this for a political intention. Congress is concerned
it's
about the students.
basically, the fundamental right of the students even to protest.
Yeah.
When the students are sitting with the justified
And
demands
Rahul
against the
Gandhi
paper
will
leak,
Rahul Gandhi will
to
lead the
demand
protest.
accountability and exercising
Rahul Gandhi
the
and
democratic
NSUI
right
will lead the
to
protest?
stand up against the corruption.
Yeah, but
So
will Rahul
even
Gandhi
fighting-
and NSUI lead the protest?
We are not leading the protest.
Okay.
We are actually it's the students with their justified demands.
No, but
sitting in
today the
protest,
Delhi
and how
government, the
and
Delhi
the
Congress
police-
held a protest outside the NTA office. You're making it political. Tell me one thing,
Obviously,
Amisha.
it's
Tell me one thing,
basically-
Amisha. My question to you is, do you know that it was under the Congress party's time, when the Congress party was in power in Rajasthan, that the maximum number of paper leaks happened? Can you tell me a single instance? Single instance. There were 15 or
This
16
is
paper
directly
leaks.
misquoting
No,
that
I'm
only
asking you
Rajasthan
something.
is-
I'm asking you
it's
when the
very
15 or
much a
16,
national
when the
agency,
15 or 16
NTA.
paper leaks happened,
No,
you
I-
must listen and answer the question. When the 15 or 16 paper leaks happened all over, when so many people were victims of that, when 10 to 15 lakh rupees was being charged for a paper, and with people with connections with government or government officers or officials got it, at that point of time, did Rahul Gandhi or Priyanka Vadra or anyone else talk about the students even once? Even once?
NSI
Even
has always
once?
stood up with the demands of the students.
No,
the
no,
rights of
even
the
once
students.
did they protest?
Okay, it's the
No, no, 1 minute,
which fails to understand
No.
the student, even the education
By the
system
way,
of India. At least let me complete.
Amisha, this is a
Okay.
Republic campaign.
See,
You're talking to the network which has been leading the NEET expose. You guys are jumping in.
Even the
You
media
guys are
has
jumping
failed
in
the
and trying to
students, I
make
would
it
like to
political.
say.
And I'm begging you
No,
not
I'm
to
not
make it
trying to
political.
make
Don't
it
use the
political.
students.
I'm very
Why do you want to
clear,
use the
very clear.
students? What will you
We're not
gain?
using the students. We stand for the political rights. NSI
No, then
is
why
a
did you not?
organization
Okay,
in
one,
India.
then why did you not? I'm requesting you to tell me, why did you not ever in the past, when there have been so many paper leaks in Congress ruled states and the
Arnab,
Congress
you
watch,
did this
protest
agenda
even once?
of
I
this-
doubt your intention.
your show.
Amisha, I'm
I
not
would
saying
like
you're a
to
bad
ask you a
person,
question.
but I'm doubting
Are
your
you coming up with
political
the word
intention.
anthem?
I'm doubting your intention.
Seriously, whoever sits on the protest for the democratic rights.
No.
you label them
Why
as
did you not
anthem. You tell
exercise?
me. You
Okay,
tell me.
Amisha,
When are
listen
you
to me.
coming up
Amisha,
with the
I agree with you. I agree with you, but why did you not exercise the democratic right?
For the current and the future.
Why did you not
exercise?
Why did you not exercise
in
that?
this paper leak, both UGC NET and NEET, UG NEET, it brings attention to the flaws in the NTA.
You know
We
something,
need to
I'll tell
ban
you,
NTA. That
Amisha,
was the demand.
Amisha,
The education minister
Amisha, the
was like,
CBI filed a
okay.
charge sheet in December 2006 against 52 people, right, who had used DocuPen, a sophisticated pen scanner, for leaking question papers for the All India Postgraduate Medical Entrance Exam conducted by AIIMS in New Delhi in 2006. Can you tell me who was in power then? Can you tell me who was in power then? Can you tell me who was in power then?
very clear.
Can you tell me who was in
Right
power
now,
then?
we talk about
You
the
don't know?
current issue today.
Who was in power then?
And if you know so much history, then you should also know that history, shows that student movements can lead to the fall of the governments, and that is what your government is failing.
Right. So that's the point. This, therefore. So 1 minute. Thank you, Amisha. You've given me the answer I was looking for. She says, Mr. Rajagopalan, remember that these things can lead to the fall of the government. So because you are only
student
getting
movement
98
can lead
seats,
to the fall
you
of
are
the
using this as a
government. And that is
backdoor.
what you're feeling
No, your
here.
intentions are not pure. Students, this is proof. Congress party's intention is not pure. They say they want to use you. They say they want to use you to bring down the government. Now I'm asking all the NEET students.
No,
do you want
that is
justice,
you're misquoting
or do you
me.
want
You're
Rahul
misquoting
Gandhi
me,
to
Arnab.
use this to become Prime Minister? It is pure choice, Mr.
Mobilization
Rajagopalan.
shows solidarity
I think it's a
among
revelation.
students. Let me
It's
be
a very big
clear.
revelation on my program.
Mobilization
It's a very
shows
big
solidarity
acceptance on my program.
There's
should
zero
resign
tolerance
now
towards
because
paper
she should
leaks.
not
There should be
say
accountability
the
in
government
education
fall.
to maintain
Why should
transparency.
she continue as NSUI chief now? She should be sacked. Mallikarjun Kharge, remove her from the port because she wants to overthrow the government. That is the Naxals problem, urban Naxals problem, and Congress has become an urban Naxal, and this lady from NSUI is also
Indian
reflecting.
media has failed the citizens of India for let's say 10 years of the citizens of India, and Arnab, if you are going to continue this for 5 more years, I think
to overthrow
you're
the
feeling the
government,
students itself.
and they are directly bringing it. They are circumventing this issue, and NEET is being used as a ploy to stop the parliament, to
So
ensure
you
the
agree that
application like
people
Mandal
leak has
Commission.
happened? I think we should focus on that more.
Can I butt in, Arnab?
No, I ask you, ladies and gentlemen, NEET question paper was leaked from Jharkhand. I want to remind you, from Jharkhand, from Hazirabad. Fresh details with us. Also with us tonight, Rahul Gandhi's best friend Tejasvi. You know his PS. His name has come up, as we all know. We exposed that yesterday, that Rahul Gandhi's best friend's PS was booking rooms in government guest houses for the masterminds in this scam. When the Rajasthan paper leaks happened, at that point of time, when 10 to 15 lakh rupees were charged for every paper, Rahul Gandhi was quiet. When the All India, I want to, no, because you said I know a lot of history. I want to tell you, Amisha, I know a lot of history. Amisha, you're totally right. I know a lot of history. I am, unlike some of your leaders, extremely erudite person. Now let me tell you, I have had experience of meeting your leader, and you know what happened after that. Now, I also want to tell you this, Amisha. In the All India Engineering Entrance Examinations, when they were leaked in Uttar Pradesh 2011, 6 lakh rupees for every paper. The test was postponed for 1.2 million students across the country. At that point of time, Rahul Gandhi finger on the lips, Priyanka quiet, Sonia Gandhi quiet. UP B.Ed examination 2010, ladies and gentlemen. Police were arrested people in Farooqabad. Rahul Gandhi quiet, Manmohan Singh quiet, Priyanka Vadra quiet, nothing. CLAT exam, May 2009, we are behaving as if it happened for the first time and Rahul Gandhi has become a messiah for students. CLAT was postponed, 2 boxes of test papers found tampered with in Lucknow. Rahul Gandhi quiet, NSUI quiet, Sonia Gandhi quiet. Oh, your new leader, I forgot his name. What's his name? Robert Vadra quiet. When CPT exam, Robert Vadra, your new and emerging young leader, 55-year-old Robert Vadra, messiah for Indian students, the messiah of Indian students, Robert Vadra. When the common proficiency test was, when the common proficiency test, I'm asking you, Amisha, listen to me. You want more examples now? I'll give you more examples. In all those examples, why did the Congress never speak a word? Why?
We've always stood for the rights of the students.
Oh, you have? Have you? Okay. We have Arjun Anand of the ABVP. He's the national convener of one of their departments. Arjun, is this becoming political, ABVP versus NSUI? Is this becoming political here? Are you also getting politically involved?
See,
I don't have your video, I think. Yeah.
many of the organizations are trying to make it political. But I think we should, at last, we should focus on only the solution part rather than the struggle part. The struggle is part of the solution. But ABVP stands shoulder to shoulder with the student community. We stand with the aggrieved students. We have given a nationwide protest call. But we want a mechanism to develop. We are demanding from the government that a mechanism should be developed in which such exams are conducted in a free and fair manner. And the people who have been culprits, who have been responsible for such mistakes, should be penalized as quickly as possible.
I'll get your video back and get you back into the debate. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to tell you what's going on because I want to give an insight on the program. And I know you trust me. I've always worked with students and worked for students. I have been a good student. I cannot say that about their leaders. I want to tell you one thing, Professor, what is going on in this country. Republic Media Network has been the forefront of exposing the NEET scam. NEET expose. We have got call detailed records. We have got call detailed records. I can tell you at what time, Amisha, which scam kingpin spoke to whom. I can tell you at what time. I can tell you at what time. Don't get insecure, Amisha. Don't get insecure. I'm a tough interviewer, and your leader knows that. You ask your leader after this program, did you have a good time with Arnab? He'll tell you what kind of a time he had with me. Now the question is this. Please
Are
remember.
you the students of
Please,
India right now? What
please,
is
Please, let others also speak.
You're not talking
let
about
the
UGC NEET.
listen.
Both
We
of
have
them,
been.
both
There are others
both
also
are-
sitting here, you know.
Amisha, listen. We've been at the forefront, Amisha, of exposing the NEET scam. The students believe in us. All I'm saying tonight
I
is...
think this statement should come from the NEET students,
Yeah, all I'm saying tonight
not
is
from
this.
your own mouth.
Well, I mean, you
That
can
is
ask
what
the students,
Modi ji
you
has
can
been
ask the
doing,
people of this
and
country,
even
and Amisha,
We've been interacting with NEET
Amisha,
students,
Republic
attending their
Media
calls daily.
Network,
Nobody
the
says
Republic Media Network has exposed
have
everything in
hope
this
from
NEET scam.
NSY,
Today, I
Congress.
can tell you at
They
what
don't have
time.
hope from
Do you
this,
want to know? Do you want to know the time? Do you want to know the
Modi
exact time when Rahul Gandhi's best friend Tejaswi's PS got a phone call from a scam kingpin? Do you want to know the time? Should I tell you the time? I have
These are
CDR
all
records.
misleading,
My investigative team is
propaganda.
on it. You want the details of that? Do you want?
No. That they will say it's politically motivated.
Yeah. So
Innocent is being taken in.
The of this show is politically
This is innocent being
motivated.
taken.
Don't use the students. I'm on the debate tonight, and it's a hot debate. We have Santosh Mehrotra joining us right now. We have Dinesh Vashne with us, and we have Professor Kapil Kumar. Everybody is getting very heated up in this debate. My view, Professor Dinesh Vashne, is this. हो क्या रहा है? मुझे लोग पूछ रहे हैं हो क्या रहा है? मैं उनको कह रहा हूँ कि देखिए, चुनाव हो चुके हैं इस देश में, सरकार बन चुकी है, नरेंद्र मोदी तीसरी बार प्रधानमंत्री बन चुके हैं, और आप एजेंडा हंटिंग कर रहे हैं पार्लियामेंट सेशन के लिए. एजेंडा हंटिंग, दिस इज कॉल्ड, मिस्टर राजागोपालन, एजेंडा हंटिंग. First you said
hunting. They want the parliament, and moreover today Mr. Malhotra is silent. The reason they do not know what to do in the parliament. And moreover, don't laugh, Mr. Malhotra, because you instigate people. Because you are the left people, you are doing that. You want
thank you, sir. Thank you. I don't know who you are, but anyway, never mind.
Hey, that's Mr. Okay.
You max box into that. You know,
Okay. Let me explain. Mr. Rajagopalan is a very, very senior journalist, a man with a great sense of humor and very aggressive sometimes. And that is Santosh Mehrotra. He leans against the BJP. He is visiting professor economics at the University of Bath. He's held various positions as well. I disagree with him most often, but I respect him. Now, what is happening? What is agenda hunting? Agenda hunting is कुछ इशू उठाओ, इलेक्शन हो चुके हैं, दबाव डालो, कोalition गवर्नमेंट है, हल्ला बोल. अभी हल्ला बोल में स्टूडेंट्स का कोई कुछ नहीं होगा. उनको उठा दो, स्टूडेंट्स को सड़कों पे निकाल दो, हम पार्लियामेंट के अंदर करेंगे और हमारी फ्रेंडली मीडिया उसको सपोर्ट करेगी. हल्ला बोल. And that is the idea. Now you'll tell me why is this, how can you say this is true or no? I'll tell you. Sequence of events. After this, I'll be quiet. First, they said SEBI scam. Stock market went up, then it went down. SEBI scam. Exit poll scam, SEBI scam. Then stock markets went up again. They said stock market scam, SEBI scam. Chala nahi. Then they said, अच्छा, EVM scam. Elon Musk ने कहा है कि प्योर्टो रिको में ईवीएम्स हैक हो सकते हैं, इसका मतलब है इंडिया में भी हैक होंगे. ईवीएम स्कैम से हल्ला बोल. नहीं चला,
मीडिया स्कैम
नहीं चला. ओके, लिसन, थर्ड आइडिया लेट मी टेल यू. फिर उन्होंने कहा कि पाकिस्तान ने अटैक किए रियासी में, इसको इशू बनाइए. उस पर भी कोई रिस्पॉन्स नहीं आया, बिकॉज एवरीबडी नोज नरेंद्र मोदी स्टैंड्स टुवर्ड्स पाकिस्तान. लास्ट रिजॉर्ट इज नीट. अब कांग्रेस ने बोला है अच्छी तरह से अपनी सोशल मीडिया मशीनरी को उठाइए, स्टूडेंट्स को यूज कीजिए. जिन स्टूडेंट्स को 650 मिले 720 में से, उनको होप दीजिए और उनको यूज कीजिए, मगर कुछ भी कंस्ट्रक्टिव मत कीजिए. आई एम सेइंग टू स्टूडेंट्स टुनाइट, स्टूडेंट्स, यू आर स्ट्रॉन्ग इनफ. यू डू नॉट नीड अ 54-year-old Rahul Gandhi to be your leader. You should be your own leader. And you should push the government. There's enough pressure on the government through networks like Republic. We put more pressure on the government than anyone else. Everyone knows the number of phone calls we put on that. Now listen, Amisha.
Simple.
Amisha, you took the first 15 minutes.
That is the demand of the NEET students.
Yeah, but you know,
and the NET students.
I don't trust politics.
You ban NTA?
I don't. Yeah, I am saying, Amisha, I am saying let heads roll in NTA. I told the minister on this program which you are on last night, please don't wait for Supreme Court order and cancel NEET. So I'm being very tough with them. I'm saying, why are you getting into this? Let the politicians put their stay out of it.
I'm a student myself.
Oh,
Okay, this is not just an issue.
Have you taken NEET?
One exam.
Have you taken NEET?
I am.
Did you sit for
NET?
UGC NET?
No, yeah.
Did you sit for UGC NET?
I am a stakeholder myself.
Are you sitting? No, stake. Are you sitting for CLAT? Are you sitting for
then
CLAT?
We don't even, by your logic, we don't even need governments, no.
Nah, Amisha, now
Even
you're
then,
now.
we don't
You're,
even
no,
need
no, okay.
government
I doubt.
representatives.
Okay, so here's
By
I
this
doubt the
logic,
intentions.
We don't even need journalists
No, no.
representing the voices of the people there.
But that's what you would
In a
like.
democracy,
That's what you would like. You know,
you
it's
know,
like
the
I'll
BJP
tell you one thing.
government should be of
I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing. Amisha, you don't
And
know
you're
my
very
background.
correct.
You
We
don't
should
know my.
not
You
resort
don't. You
to
probably don't know my background.
political parties
You don't know
in
my
a
background. When you guys were in power, I pulled the carpet under your government when Suresh Kalmadi, supported by Congress leaders, carried out the CWG scam.
I
So
expect
please,
that also.
so and that point of time when India Against Corruption was formed, I said that's a marketing
What
gimmick.
about the present?
scams,
What about
the
the
scams
present?
have been exposed by yours truly, and India Against Corruption was a marketing gimmick. So I don't trust Kejriwal, I don't trust Prashant Bhushan, and I don't trust you guys. Professor Kapil Kumar, the three professors on the debate right now.
I don't trust the government in,
the situation
managing
is
the
this.
paper leak mafia.
Okay,
please keep
just wait.
quiet and let
Okay,
others
Amisha,
also
give
speak.
the others a turn. I'll come back to you.
No.
Professor Kapil Kumar is getting angry. Yeah, go on.
No, it's not angry. You see, the question here is, as you said rightly in your introduction, that no one is interested in what the student's interest is and what is how to protect the student's interest. If these governments would have been really interested in protecting the student's interest and to make the system zero free in these kind of situations, you have given the history of these paper leaks. I, as a professor who has taught for 44 years, I know, I have dealt with these situations when the papers were leaked. It's a mafia which operates. Everyone knows which is that mafia, but since they have their contacts, they have their connects, they have their commissions, no one dares to even push this mafia in the bar. What will happen is, just those, you see, it is a chain. A paper is leaked out, it is sold at say 50 lakh rupees. That person sells it for 30 lakhs rupees to 10%. Those 10% sell it to other 50% for 10 lakh rupees. And by the time it comes to the students, it is 2,000 rupees. It is this kind of a chain which was.
Are students being used?
This chain is
Are students being used? Are students going to be used? Sir?
Definitely.
Are they going to be used?
No. See,
and will they get a solution out of this?
You see, I'll tell you, Rahul Gandhi here had an opportunity to prove to this nation that he thinks positive and he wants to do something constructive, and instead of
what should the students do who are getting calls from the Congress, come meet our leader, make it a political protest? What should the students do?
Instead of telling the students, look, this is the constructive solution I'm offering for you, he's asking them to come to the street.
Should use.
So that means it's a part of the toolkit. Yeah. All these police paper leak and all, the Rajasthan paper leaks were okay. No comments on that, as you said. Why can't Rajiv Gandhi prove himself to be a positive leader? Okay, this has leaked. Mr. Modi, these are our suggestions, improve the system. He won't give that. He will only say students come out on the streets or Modi hatao, as you said.
So this is a
the government can follow this.
VP Singh
This is your political motive.
Yeah.
You are not for the students.
I am completely against.
You are not for improving the students' future.
I'll get in Dinesh
not bothered about that.
Dinesh Varshney on this a very serious issue, because we need an urgent and quick solution. As you know, the counselling has started, and the counselling starts, then the colleges get allotted. I think the government should take a decision if it wants to go ahead with this or wait for the 8th of July when the Supreme Court hears the matter, by which time it may be too late. Will the politicization really help?
Look, Arnab, first of all, I am not agree with your hypothesis that students should not be in politics. I believe students
I have not said students should not be in politics. I have not said.
Be in politics.
I have not said that. I have not said students should not be in politics.
Second thing is, if you are saying they are being used, nowadays the students are matured enough, they cannot be used. Please try to understand.
Sir, please.
It is the duty of the opposition political parties to protect the interest of the NEET aspirants,
but
as well as
what has been their reputation in the past, sir? When the CLAT exam was postponed in 2009, what did these same parties do?
Wherever the paper leak has happened is wrong.
No, but all these while paper leaks have happened every time, and most of all when Congress has been in power, they have ignored it. Then now they want to be seen as messiahs. Do you trust them?
Look.
Do you trust the same politicians?
Whether it is being leaked under the Congress government or leaked under the BJP government or any
using the students for a parliament session. You are using the students for halla bol in a parliament session. Will you give them and their parents a solution?
Yes, there should be halla bol. There should be halla bol. Why Dharmendra Pradhan is protecting the NTA? Why the NTA has the full of bureaucrats?
I agree with you.
Why the NTA is full up with the RSS charter?
Why was the AICT always kept like that?
Every independent...
Why was the AICT kept always like that? You tell me, how much corruption in the AICT went on? Why? No permanent employee in AICT, why? What was that in AICT? There you won't speak because it was Congress government. Making money out of that institution, bogus institutions, given confirmations and registrations.
I want to also share with you that my information, I want to share something with you tonight. And I want to share something with you tonight. I have information, ladies and gentlemen. No. I want to share something with you. I'm told that the Congress's youth wing has been calling up students, NEET aspirants,
they will offer
trying
money
to
also,
connect with them. They have made
they
have made a database of the students. Is this true, Amisha?
If they are not, if the students...
No, I'm asking viewers, this is very... No. Amisha ji, I'm asking you a very straight question. Dinesh ji, 1 minute. Dinesh ji, my question is, if true, No. One minute. Viewers, I want to ask you, I have a caller tonight. Put the caller on.
The unspent money of the Soros will...
Put the caller on, please. Can I speak? I have someone on the call. Is that Namrata calling from Delhi?
This is Namrata, and I would like to bring it to your notice, Ms. Amisha, that yesterday my daughter was called non-stop by NSUI office when she was asked to come, and they have a complete data of the students who have got marks more than 600, and they were asking her to come and speak against the government. Rahul Gandhi is not bothered about the students. You are just using them as a puppet so he takes down the current government. However, having said that, I would request not a single party to use the students as their weapons. It is a very shameful incident. Having said that, I would appreciate ABVP because they are standing for the students, and I would request the government not to use the students, and this is happening because government is not taking any stand.
No, Namrata, 1 second. Namrata, this call is coming from someone who says...
This is how you bring the people on television to defend
Dinesh
Mission Modi government.
Dinesh Varshini, I'm open to calls now. I'm just asking you, Namrata, you are calling in on your own right now into the program, right?
Yes, I'm calling on my own. I'm not afraid of anyone. I can share my details. I can share my phone number.
So my number is on the screen. Anybody can call. Whether you're Congress or BJP supporter can call. But this particular caller... I will take a Congress and left supporter. The problem is you don't have many supporters in the country. Except in the CPM office, आपके supporter ही नहीं है.
If you are a CPI supporter, what is your problem?
I am willing to take.
You can support the anarchists and you can support China, India's enemies. What is your problem?
Viewers, 1 minute. Anybody can call my program. Professor Sahab, नमस्कार. 1 मिनट मेरी बात सुनिए. मैं हाथ जोड़ के आपसे विनती कर रहा हूँ. आप ज़्यादा excited हो रहे हैं. आप क्रोधित हो रहे हैं. आप थोड़े से आप तेज रफ्तार से जा रहे हैं. आप मध्यम गति में आ जाइए, धीमी गति में आ जाइए और मेरी बात सुनिए.
चाइना की बैटिंग करना ठीक है.
एक मिनट मैं I am asking.
I'm very clear from the media, and it's very good that we are
Amisha, my question to you is
having
this.
hope from the opposition.
Amisha, my question to you is this. I have a caller tonight. Namrata, are you still there?
They were classmates, and all of them are getting calls from NSUI office, and it is very shameful that instead asking students not to go out on heat and not to...
We are not calling anybody, we are just receiving calls.
People are motivating them to come out on heat.
Okay, I have a question for you. Amrita. 1 minute. Amisha, I'm coming to you, Amisha. There's an important caller, a very important turn into the debate. One of our callers, Namrata, says that her daughter received a phone call from the NSUI office, which is the Congress wing, student wing of the Congress, and a lot of students who got above 600 out of 720, who would be in that zone of worry and doubt, were getting these phone calls from the Congress office saying, please come. Amisha, are you doing this?
We are not calling anybody. We are not calling.
You are not calling?
Like, to make it
So, okay,
very
I want
clear,
Amisha.
calls of the students.
You are not calling?
If you are student political party, that is a responsibility.
No, you are not calling.
No, we are not
Namrata, is your daughter NSUI member?
No, she is not.
So
she's
then
a normal coaching student. She's a normal student.
So then why are you calling? You are saying the students are coming to you. She's saying you've got a database and you're calling students. Have you told are you doing this to students actually?
We are not calling students.
Are you?
Ma'am, you people are calling.
Repeated.
Many of our class.
We are receiving calls.
Get your facts right. Get your facts right,
You
Amisha.
report this to CBI and the numbers will be traced. They are from NSUI office or not? NSUI is speaking all kinds of lies. They will speak here.
उसके बाद CBI है नहीं.
Or every number will be verified.
No, 1 minute, one minute. This is, see, I have a problem. I have a problem. See, 1 minute. Just 1 minute.
NTA पे लगनी चाहिए CBI.
प्रोफेसर साहब 1 मिनट.
NTA पे लगवाओ.
प्रोफेसर साहब 1 मिनट. मेरी बात सुनिए. अलग-अलग समय में कई दशकों की अंतर होगी, मगर मैं भी छात्र था और कई दशक पहले आप भी छात्र हुए होंगे. मैं ये बात कह रहा हूं कि कोई छात्र अगर स्टूडेंट राजनीति करे, इट इज देयर ओन राइट, बट आई एम सेइंग कांग्रेस पार्टी हैज नो राइट टू स्टार्ट कॉलिंग स्टूडेंट्स किंग आओ डेटाबेस लो, प्रोटेस्ट करो, हमारे साथ आओ. दैट इज नॉट राइट. It's not. Are you also doing? Arjun Anand, आप भी कर रहे हैं क्या ऐसा कुछ? Arjun Anand of ABVP, are you also doing that?
फिर से फ्रीज हो गया. With that democratic right to protest.
Santosh Mehrotra, is this right? Santosh Mehrotra calling students, trying to use them as fodder, as pawns. Is this correct?
Mr. Goswami, you are asking me a question which I have no way of verifying. So I'm not going to say yes or no. The bottom line is, you are making this into a political debate when it's not supposed to be a political debate at all. It's about the future of the Indian youth, first of all, as Professor Kapil Kumar rightly pointed out. Secondly, who's in power? Is Rahul Gandhi in power? Is NSU in power?
So
it's
that's
the government.
why he has to oppose everything.
The central government is in power. Whose government is it? They are supposed to be
central government has to do the job.
It's inevitable.
The minister has taken moral responsibility.
Listen,
Minister has taken moral responsibility. He has got of a committee.
Let him complete.
You should have the respect of showing other people that I showed you. So I am leaving your channel, Mr. Goswami.
Continue. I'm not interrupting you. Continue. I am not interrupting you, sir. I am not interrupting you. You continue. Professor Kumar was getting angry. I told him to let you continue.
Thank you very much.
Don't do a Mike Tyson on my program. Please calm down. Thank you.
Very kind. I'm coming. So देखिए, अर्नब, सरकार किसकी है? Can we just talk about that? They are the ones who are responsible. If it had been the Jharkhand Sarkar, where you've already had 18 cases of paper leaks, or Rajasthan Sarkar, you would hold them to account. And there have been 20 paper leaks in the last 7 years in UP. So every state is a victim of this, every state. And now the problem has gone to the national level. And who's responsible at the national level? It's obviously the Ministry of Education. They must take responsibility. So don't politicize the issue. I've noticed for the last 40 minutes, all you've done is politicize the issue.
Okay.
Back and forth. You've just gone on talking about NSUI.
No.
What the hell? Where does NSUI come into the picture?
Can I tell you something, Professor? That's an unfair charge, and I'll tell you why.
Please do tell me.
I'll tell you why. My view, if you know this, and everybody watching the program would know this, if there's anybody who has torn apart the government, who has criticized the government, who has questioned the education minister, who has called the NTA apparatus a scam, who has asked for the resignation of the NTA chief, who has put his reporters right in and out when Dharmendra Pradhan was walking out of the office with my reporters doorstepping him, who has taken the strongest position on this and who has taken more than, I can tell you this, one minute, and who has taken the maximum number of students on this, done the most interactive programs and ensured that NEET has become a national talking point. It is the Republic Network. So my view is, I'm not speaking for any party.
How many times
What is your question?
How many times in this show? Are we talking about NEET or are we talking about UGC NET? No.
Amisha, you come across. Amisha, let me tell you, the entire, Amisha, one minute. I first want to answer a question, then I will take your question. I'll answer a question, then I'll take yours. Amisha, I'm answering your question. I would like to inform you, Amisha, at least 10 programs have been done on NEET. And the word NEET and the exposes of NEET have been used over 1,000 times on my programs. The only network, and the people of the country know that has made NEET into a raging national issue is the Republic Media Network. And having said that, I will now take the question from Professor Mehrotra. Professor Mehrotra, give me the question. Throw the question at me. Throw it at me, Professor. Come on. I'm ready. I'm ready. Throw the question.
Mr. Goswami, I'm not the kind of person who throws anything at anyone. I'm going to ask you a very simple question. Who's in power?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm delighted that you've raised the NEET issue so frequently, and you should be congratulated for it. Very good. But not in the way that this debate has gone on.
No, Professor, I am tonight. No, I'll tell you. Professor, I want to ask you a question. Since we're having a conversation tonight. You know something. I will never forget late VP Singh for what he did to students. He was an insecure politician, very, very insecure, so he threw Mandal Commission. And when Rajiv Goswami committed immolation and his government felt, he realized that he had done the wrong thing but was not bold enough to accept it, and caste became an unfortunate reality in campuses, and there was no solution provided. An entire generation of Indian students just before liberalization left the country after college, right? The country was never the same again, and we are among the generation that passed out of college after liberalization, so we know what previous generations went through. Now, I don't want students in India today to be used. I want to take on the government. I'm taking on the government every day. But I, Mr. Rajagopalan, cannot see for the life of me students stuck in a fight that will not benefit them.
Students are being used as a vote bank.
Don't use the students, fight for them.
It is being
fight for the students. Don't use them as cannon fodder.
Using the students as
don't students.
Minority.
I don't do a Cambridge Analytica on students in India. It is their future at stake.
Arnab, I tell you.
One mark makes a hell of a difference.
Student solidarity.
Arnab, I tell you. Had those women not got demanded and get out the Congress officers of 1 lakh rupees, he would have said, give me
callers.
In 29 I will make all you
I tell you, callers on the call. Sushil is on the call.
And I'll make you
Sushil, what do you think is going on, Sushil?
He would have said that, Rahul Gandhi.
Sushil, what's going on here?
Yeah, you remember this, the so-called leader repeatedly has been saying, पेट्रोल तो छिड़क दिया है सिर्फ तिल्ली लगाना बाकी है so this is one of the tillis and they are going to use this every now and then for the next 5 years. This tilli thing is going to happen. This scam has not happened for the first time in India. It's happened so many times, but these tilli things will be used again and again. These are crooks, very destructive forces about to destroy. It is my way or the highway.
Sushil, I'll tell you one thing. I saw this when I did that interview with all these people who then went to jail. Bharat tere tukde honge, inshallah, inshallah. It was well planned. They hate me. Professor Mehrotra, I coined the word.
Well planned by BBC.
I'll tell you one thing. Amisha, do you know who coined the word tukde tukde gang? I did. आज भी आप यूज करते हो टुकड़े टुकड़े गए, याद रखिए उसके ऑथर हम हैं। लोग आइडेंटिफाई करते, नहीं भारत के टुकड़े नहीं होंगे, आपको लग रहा होगा आप तीन। हाँ मैंने किया,
एकेडमिक टेररिज्म मैंने यूज किया था सबसे पहले,
मणिपुर में
एकेडमिक टेररिज्म यूज किया था मैंने।
क्या बात करता है यार?
मैं कह रहा हूँ स्टूडेंट्स को यूज मत कीजिए दिनेश जी, उनके भविष्य के बारे में सोचिए।
किनको बता रहे हैं भाई, लेफ्ट ने किया क्या? स्टूडेंट्स को यूज करने के अलावा लेफ्टिस्ट ने किया क्या?
वोट बैंक नहीं बनाना है।
Media of India.
But did you tell me one thing, Amisha, why did NSUI call students? Why did NSUI call these NEET aspirants?
NSUI doesn't call students.
But the parents just spoke, no?
He said she will overthrow the government.
That is what I can
He said that she will overthrow the government.
It's very wrong, you know. Don't try and don't light a fire that you can't control. Viewers and students, be very careful. Students, be very careful. Students and parents, be very careful. I'm putting this out as a note of caution. Students and parents, be very careful. Fight your battle. Don't get instigated. Your future is at stake. Pressurize the government, but don't let them use you as cannon fodder. If you receive a call from these political parties, avoid it. It does not help. Prashant is calling from Hyderabad. After I'm going straight to Professor Mehrotra, who has his hand up for a long time. Prashant, hi. Prashant, what do you think?
Hi, Arnab. Yeah, I always watch your shows. I just wanted to make a comment. You know, since this government has actually taken the oath, right? For so many days, each or the other events are happening, right? There is a terror attack happening in Jammu Kashmir. Then there is a railway which actually gets derailed, right? And now this NEET scam, and this opposition is actually using each of them just for their advantage. They don't care for the Indian people. They don't care for anybody else. It's only their political agenda which they are trying to run here.
I'm totally with you. Totally with you. I think this is the most important.
So you're doubting the higher education system of India.
Your Congress ruined it.
Congress should not use this politically.
Privatizing it. AICT, what was the AICT doing? Hotbed of corruption. Ruined the management education in this country.
If you're doubting the students, the critical thinking of students in higher education in India, then the Minister of Education, Ramendra Pradhan should resign.
Does your leader know what higher education
If
is?
you're saying they can
I've been in independent classes in a college.
Okay, tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. Okay, I asked one question to Santosh Mehrotra. Santosh Mehrotra, my question to you is, has the Congress apologized so far for the lies that it spoke in the Rohit Vemula case? You tried to instigate students to Mandal Commission Part 2 using Rohit Vemula. Then it was proven that that was not the case, and a report was filed by the same government. The Congress government filed a report. The Congress government filed a report saying that Rohit Vemula was not a Dalit, and that the whole case, therefore, was not what the Rahul Gandhi had presented it to be. Now, I want to ask you, Professor Mehrotra, if you're a decent person, should you not apologize for a lie at that scale? And was there not an attempt by the Congress party to provoke students using Rohit Vemula? You can't laugh it off, Dinesh Vashni. This is spot on. It's called a bullseye question. It's a bullseye question.
You ask me a question, shall I answer, or you want to go to the next person?
No, I want to go to you. I didn't make him answer. You're getting angry at me for something I've not done. Please speak, sir.
चलिए सुन लीजिए पहली चीज, so let's just remember that I hope Amisha is still listening.
She's there.
And honestly, she should have been giving the answer that I'm about to give.
Yeah.
Because the Tukde gang, I congratulate you for the falsehood that you've put out and has been propagated by the whole media cell. Let's just remind all your listeners, ladies and gentlemen, that it was a morphed video where Mr. Kanhaiya Kumar made no such statement, and that was proven beyond a shadow of... Hear me out.
I didn't hear you, sir. Can you be quiet? Can my directors not speak to me? Thank you. I'm hearing you.
Himself. Very good. My connection
One minute. I didn't hear you. What did you say? What did you say? I missed the last one. Can I not be disturbed, please?
No, listen to me. Hear me out. Kanhaiya Kumar's video was morphed. It was doctored. Rahul Kanwal.
You are absolutely
made that
wrong.
very clear.
I've seen Kanhaiya.
I did not think. What is wrong with Kapil Kumar? Doesn't he have the decency to listen to other people?
But the Rohit Vemula case was a report by the state government. Sorry, but I'm saying, I asked you a question about Rohit Vemula, Professor, 1 minute. All hell has broken loose on my program right now. All hell has broken loose. All hell has broken loose on my program. Everyone on. My question to Mehrotra ji, Mr. Rajagopalan. My question to Mr. Rajagopalan. Look at the way in which Santosh Mehrotra avoided my question. That was Rohit Vemula's story a lie, because the Congress government said it was a lie.
He is peddling for the Congress, so he will never answer.
Why avoid that question?
Never answer the question.
And you are
Don't use the students.
and you are
After him.
I thought we are here to talk about the NEET case. I thought we are here to talk about NEET.
Yeah, we are here to talk about NEET, and I'm saying tonight we are all
red herring.
We are all no, sir. 1 minute.
Red herring after red herring.
Sir,
and someone who should have answered did not answer. I'm having to answer for that. There is nothing I can do.
Out of deference to your experience, I am not hitting back at you as hard as I can. I'm in fact letting you get away easily tonight, but my question tonight is this, sir.
I will not put up with it any longer.
I would say this, that you need to understand, Professor Mehrotra and all of you, that all political parties need to own up for what has happened. This should have been a matter for all party consensus, Professor. 1 minute, yeah. Listen to each other. This should be an issue for all party consensus, not all party fight. Am I saying anything wrong?
Right.
I wanted all parties to come together and say, we are all responsible. We have all used the students. We have all let them down. And we don't want sniping. Now we want a solution.
Prime Minister call all party meeting, honestly.
Hold your all party meeting now.
Colleague is what meant to be discussed
Let
right
call
now.
all
The
party
current
meeting.
stakeholders, the present
If it is so,
stakeholders. We need to
he will
discuss
never call.
about.
He will never call.
There should be an all-party meeting. I agree.
Agencies involved in leaking the paper.
I support you. There should be all-party meeting.
Rahul Gandhi demand all-party meeting? Why is he instigating people to come out of the street?
All parties not in
Why is he coming out of the street?
Amisha.
India is not
You are
under all
supporting
parties.
corruption in education system here.
Ministry of
Kapil Kumar, it
Education
is a
not
matter
under
of
all
shame.
parties.
You are supporting corruption in
Dinesh ji,
education
I
system.
also know politics of left, so don't
I'm
teach
very
me.
sorry for
Okay.
you.
Don't teach me.
Okay, because I'm rolling. I'm rolling over time. I want to tell you what. Jaldi kariye, sir.
My request to the students and their parents is, please fight for your rights, but don't get motivated by these private things.
I want to say one thing. If I can, no, whatever our disagreements, we've had this kind of a debate here on the program. You may like it or not like it. There are two people who are, one person is pro BJP, one person who's centrist, and three people who are anti. We are still having this debate. We have live callers. We can solve this, but all political parties are responsible. To students, I want to tell you, don't take calls from political parties. They have got databases. They will contact you. They will use social media. They will instigate you. उनको avoid करिए. उनको बिल्कुल respond मत कीजिए. कोई, if any political party आपको phone करने की कोशिश करे, you give them a piece of your mind and you tell them to buzz off. Let political parties do politics.
Call NSCY. We are there to help you even when
Political parties don't respond to political parties. 1 minute. Don't. My request to students is, don't respond to political parties. They will contact you. They will connect with you. They may have your number. They may reach out to you. They may get into your Facebook groups and do things. Don't respond to them.
Students can reach out to us if you're facing any problem.
Yeah, and Amisha, you stop calling the students and trying to use them. They will not respond to you.
We are not calling the students.
Some viewers say they are calling the students. Okay. Last May, I want to say, viewers. Okay, viewers, I just want to say one thing. India is a generator of great minds. We have the best scientists, the best geopolitical strategists, the best businessmen, the best entrepreneurs, and the list is endless. Today, whatever is happening in the country, and the way I see it is this: there is anger among the youth. They are agitated because it is their career that is being put at stake. And in no way are they wrong in seeking justice. But what is wrong is how these students are being misused by politically motivated interests the attempt to mobilize them, pumped up to fight the battles of the politicians, the battle that the opposition lost in the Lok Sabha elections. And I want to tell all these politicians today, if you have the guts, fight an election. If you have the sincerity, have an all-party meeting. And ladies and gentlemen, stop using students for your political gains is the one message I would give to all politicians tonight. I'll see you over the weekend. Good night and goodbye.
For a quick breather, Arnab will be right back with the debate.